Today we're going to be making rotisserie chicken with rice and corn. Are you a single guy? Are you newly married? Or do you just want to learn the basics of cooking? What meals can I make after I've worked all day and I still need to work out and I have work that I have to take home? I'm going to show you how to turn one meal into 3. A great alternative to eating out. Cheap, easy, fast, healthy. I'm Kelly Vixen and this is Vixen in the Kitchen. Today's 3-in-1 meal is rotisserie chicken, which you can purchase at any grocery store. There is usually a hot hood section where they have rotisserie chickens and chicken tenders for sale. So this actually I made, that's why it looks a little bit different than what you're gonna have. Today we're gonna be making rice as our side dish, and I already have a cup of water boiling. We're gonna be using minute rice. It cooks in 5 minutes. Now we're gonna turn the heat off. We're gonna cover the rice and we're gonna remove it from heat. I'm gonna set the timer for 5 minutes. Usually the chicken doesn't look all dismembered like this. It literally is so tender, it's falling apart out of the pot. I'm just gonna kind of pull this leg off. Now I'm gonna show you how to carve a chicken. And it's not as hard as you might think. So here's the chicken breast. Make your first cut up underneath the breast. Remove the skin. And now you're just gonna make small cuts into the breast. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. I'm just gonna lift the lid. And you can see that all the water has been evaporated out, and that's what you're looking for. Something that's really important about rice is not to stir it while it's cooking. So you really just want to leave it alone those 5 minutes with the lid on and let it kind of steam. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to take a fork and we're going to fluff it like this. And that is the rotisserie chicken with quick rice and a side veggie. That summer corn is really sweet. 5-10 minutes and dinner is ready. This is the second meal for the rotisserie chicken meal, and we're going to be making chicken noodle soup. So to start, we're going to start with a big pot, the biggest pot that you have. For meals 2 and 3, we're going to need chicken that's pulled off the bone. Okay, so I'm just putting all the gross stuff over here, all the bones, and we're going to make a chicken broth. So when you do a carrot, you're just going to peel it with a veggie peeler. One of these veggie peelers are way awesome. Alright, now we're going to chop off the ends. And this is where the top comes out of the ground. And we're also going to cut the very bottom of the root. So I'm going to cut these guys a little bit thicker and on a bias. So now we're going to add some oil to the pan. I'm going to use extra olive oil. We don't want it too greasy. And that should be good just to coat the bottom of the pan. Okay, so now these veggies are going to go in the pan, and then while they're starting to cook, because they're a little bit fatter, then what we're going to cut the onion to be, so they have to go in first. And carrots should probably go on the bottom. So we're going to put these guys on the bottom. Oh, and already it smells so good. And you don't have to cut the pieces this thick. You can do it, if you like smaller veggies in your soup, you can definitely do it a lot smaller. But I like my veggies chunky. So those guys are cooking in the pot, and we're going to start the onion. Woo! These onions are just so beautiful. And I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper because I didn't add any salt to the chicken broth that I made. Add the chicken to the party. And we're just going to kind of give this a quick stir. And now we add the chicken broth. A little bit of this chicken broth, and you just want to cover it a little bit. We're going to turn this up a little bit higher, and then in the last 5 to 10 minutes, we are going to add any kind of veggies that you want to add, like corn. I'm going to add, and then I have pre-cooked rice that I'm going to add. So it's going to be a chicken and rice corn. So our third meal is going to be chicken salad, and we're just going to chop up these two, the onion and the celery. So I'm going to make 3 slices into the rib. Now I'm going to half those slices. Now we're going to stack them up, and we're going to chop them up. And I'm using a red onion. They're supposed to be a little bit sweeter. So we're going to cut them in half, and we're going to make 3 horizontal slices. And now we're just going to follow the ribs. We're going to do it this way. So now we're going to keep up some of this chicken. And I love the white breast. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so just a word of advice. If you have pets like a cat or a dog, don't leave the tasty chicken where their little mouths can reach, because they are definitely going to want to eat this whole bowl. Now we're going to just chop, like rough chop this chicken and make it in chewable pieces. Okay, so now I'm just going to add a little bit of mayonnaise. The chicken salad from our rotisserie chicken meal, and I hope you enjoy it. With one chicken, you got 3 eats. Rotisserie chicken with quick rice and corn, chicken salad for a chicken salad sandwich, and chicken corn soup. I'm Kelly Vixen, and this is Vixen in the Kitchen. Thanks for watching.